Well, hello again, guys, and welcome to the channel, Divine Truth Tarot. So I was called to do another video tonight, and when I'm called to do a video, it's very challenging for me not to actually create a video for you guys because I end up getting distracted from whatever it is that I'm trying to do. So I figured, let me go ahead and do the second video for the day and just get it out of my system, so to speak, because otherwise it's just going to be nagging at me. It's sort of this energetic pull that will happen. So physically, let me know how you guys are doing. We've had a lot of purging, okay? A lot of regenerative powers coming from this purge. So I hope you guys are starting to level out and feel better from all of those physical purges that we had last week. I know I certainly am, and I'm extremely grateful. It's very challenging. So let me know how you guys are faring. And we're going to get started. I've got the Sacred Destiny Oracle. I've got the Angel Prayers, Oracle cards by Kyle Gray. And then I have the Magical, it's the Magical Dimensions deck, but I always call it the Magical Activations deck. So we're going to call it the Magical Activations deck. And we're going to start with the prayers. So let's find out. I wanted to do sort of a journey reading. So we're going to find out what is going on. What prayers are the feminines and masculines currently receiving? So let's go ahead and clear the space and clear the energy. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Have a look around. Check out today's earlier video from just an hour or so ago. These videos are going to come pretty, I'm giving you guys just like a wham, one right after the other today. I just saw 144. So welcome the 144,000 Archangel Michael's warriors. Thank you for being here on this journey with me. Thank you for supporting one another. It means a great deal to me that you support this channel, that you support one another, and that we keep this channel free of negative energy. This journey is hard enough without, someone trying to pull you down. So let's keep each other in high vibration. Let's keep each other in a state of hope and faith and love. And let's call in Archangel Michael to assist us, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, and any other archangels, as well as my light team, my guides, and my ancestors to guide us in this reading. Please create a sphere of protection around the cards, around the reading, around this room, around anyone and everyone watching, as well as around myself. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, angels. Thank you, guides. Thank you, ancestors. Okay, so what's going on in the union energy is I'm getting connect with music. So whenever this card comes up, okay, what this tells me is you're getting signs through music from your beloved, also from your guides, divine feminine. So it's not just from your divine masculine, it's also from your guides. So signs from the universe, signs from your divine masculine, signs from your guides and your light team. And so this is why I post music a lot on the channel. So check out the community tab, and because that's where I'm going to post a lot of messages. Then I'll say this is a channeled message from your divine masculine. You'll want to have a listen. You'll want to enjoy the music and listen to the lyrics, okay? Because they will have deeper meanings. We also have trustworthy friends. Thank you, angels, for surrounding me with people I can trust and love. So you're receiving messages and guidance through music at this time, especially if you're in any sort of separation, but even if you're not, even if you're in contact or communication with your twin, they're still going to be sending you communication and signs through music. And you are relying on trustworthy friends at this time. I think this is very important for the Divine Masculine Collective because the Divine Masculines haven't had a lot of people to talk to about this journey. Now, as I've been stating over the past several weeks, what's been happening is I'm just trying to find sort of the right angle for these. Okay. What's been happening is the Divine Masculines are starting to find their tribe. The Feminines have found their tribe last year, earlier this year. The Masculines are starting to realize I have people I can talk to. And they're starting to realize that it's people in their social circle, in their friendship circle, that are also divine masculines that are going through the same situation and that have the same sort of connection with somebody. So, and I in fact know my masculine has said to me that there's at least one or two people in his social circle, in his friendship circle, that were in the exact same situation. So the masculines are starting to connect, they're starting to unite, they're starting to share their I don't want to say opinions about this journey, but they're starting to share the wisdom about this journey and what they've learned and what it means to be a divine masculine in a twin flame, okay? So that's really positive, especially considering the masculines are getting towered right now. And if you watch my last video, which I highly suggest you do, the masculines are hitting rock bottom at this time. Okay, that's what's going on. So there's a lot of rumbling, a lot of very angry energy, a lot of turbulent energy going on for the masculines, and a lot of sort of just, they've come to the end of a lot of cycles, okay? And it's really grating on the masculines. So for the feminine energy, we have Shine Your Light, Archangel Uriel. Thank you, Uriel, for helping me to share my light with the world. This is solar plexus energy. This is the feminine standing in her worth. This is the feminine really vibrating out of that solar plexus and saying, I know my worth, I know my power, and I want to share it because I have so much to give that I'm now overflowing with this. I don't have to share from a place of lack. I can share from a place of abundance. So the feminine's interesting because the star card came up in the last reading I did, and I think it was either for the union energy or for the feminines, but the feeling that I got from it was the feminines shining the light for the masculines. And so here it is, just confirmation that the feminines are shining the light for their masculines. So feminines, well done. Keep on shining the light, and that helps your masculine walk and find his or her way home. So card for the masculines, we have jumping cards. We have 2 for the masculines. Live your joy. Yes, this has been coming up, another theme for the masculines. Okay, live your joy, trust, and what was it that came up in the reading? It was trust and it wasn't dance. It was I can't remember. You'll have to go watch it, but it was a positive card. And so the energy is, thank you, angels, for supporting me as I follow my joy. The masculines are learning to follow their joy. They're learning to free themselves from burdens. Okay, the 10 of Wands came up in the earlier reading today, and the 10 of Swords. Okay, so a lot of burdens, 10 of Wands burdens that the masculines have been carrying, and they're starting to release those. Okay, they're also taking time to just breathe. Okay, so the 4 of Swords came up for the masculines earlier as well. Indicates there's a time for R&R. Okay, the masculines are resting, they're retreating, they are in this place of they're breathing, and they're saying, I just want to be in the present moment. I just want to breathe out. I want to, like, they've been holding their breath for so long, they're not even realizing that they're holding their breath. So now it's time for the masculines to just go, and just release it. So keep the light on, divine feminines, because your masculines are learning to breathe. They're learning to relax. Okay, they're learning to find their joy, reclaim their joy, or just maybe even find it for the first time. And that's really not an easy task for the masculines. The masculines have been stuck in this matrix, this 3D matrix that's kept them sort of clinging on to like ancient belief systems about what it means to be a male in society, or okay, let me rephrase that. What it means to be a masculine in society, what it means to be, the masculine energy. And the masculines are like, I really need to just, they're really realizing at this point that they need to just live a life, not just of authenticity, but that actually has joy in it, because they haven't felt joy. They've been working, they've been providing, they've been keeping things quote unquote in line, but they haven't actually enjoyed themselves for a very long time. I can't tell you how many times my masculine told me how lonely he was. And I remember being a little bit upset when he said that, when I was sitting right there. And I was like, wow, okay, you're feeling lonely, but I'm right here. But that's because I realize now, when you're not coming from a place of self-fulfillment, you feel lonely no matter who you're with, because you're betraying yourself. So he was betraying himself in many ways. And so that's where the loneliness was coming in. It actually had nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with you, divine feminine. It has to do with the masculines needing to reclaim their power after many, many lifetimes, after thousands, millions, billions of years of them suppressing and repressing their emotions and feeling like they can't actually be who they are, that they can't let the world see who they truly are, because fear of, being shamed for that, fear of the shame of showing their emotions, because they've been taught not to. They've been taught to be strong. They've been taught to hold it all together. They're actually falling apart right now, and they need to fall apart. It's exactly what needs to happen. And the feminines, as the masculines fall apart, okay, and find their joy, the feminines are not only asked to shine their light, but the feminines are also asked to open their heart again. Archangel Shemuel. Thank you, Shemuel, for removing the barriers around my heart. So any egoic barriers that you might have, feminine, because that came up in the reading earlier today as well, please try to remove those at this time, because what it's going to do is it's going to allow your masculine to honor themselves. It's going to allow your masculine to sort of be like, okay, the door is still open. Okay, her light is still on. Her light is still on for me. That heart light, shine your heart light, her soul's light. And that's going to allow them to find their way back home to you without feeling guilty of how long it's taking. Okay, now for more union energies, we have Archangel Azrael, change and transition. Yes, very much so. The masculine had 2 10s in their reading earlier, the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. 10s always indicate cycles completing, the end of a cycle, the end of a journey for the masculine. So change and transition coming up very dominantly, and the union energy as well. Thank you, Azrael, for leading me safely through this change. And thank you, Azrael, for leading the masculines through the changes they're going through. Thank you, Azrael, for assisting the feminines and moving through the changes that they're going through and helping to transmute for their masculines. Thank you, Azrael. So we want to give Azrael a big shout out, because Azrael is helping us move through this time. And then we have Archangel Metatron, clear your vibes. Thank you, Metatron, for clearing my energy field. So he's got magic hands there, the energy in the palm of your hands. As well, Archangel Metatron is, the master of divine timing, okay? So clear your vibes. Again, union energy. Let's actually put this down here. So union energy, clear your vibes, and, honor the change and transition that your masculine is going through, and that you have already been through divine feminine to get to this point, because now your masculine's going through it. I want to remind you guys that the masculines go through things so much quicker than the feminines. So the masculines are going through change. They're going through the upgrades at a much faster speed than the feminines. What does this mean? This means that whereas the feminine had years or decades even to heal and to ascend, the masculines are doing it in about a year's time, okay, in 2020. Starting in 2019, but really accelerating, the growth really accelerating in 2020. So the masculines are having to do, this is basically, it's sort of like, it just reminds me of accelerated learning. When you do like a master's program and you can do it in 1 year, and you're working full time, and you're also taking the classes to get your master's degree, and you're doing all these, and you're also raising a family, okay, and you're doing adult things, you're paying bills. That's what the masculines are having to do. So in addition to their 3D stressors, in addition to all the 3D cycles closing out, they're also having to ascend spiritually. So they're operating on many levels at once, and that's why it's causing them. They're basically burnt out right now. They are definitely in a place of rock bottom. So send them love, send them light. If you've got any extra, don't ever forsake yourself, divine feminine. But if you feel like you can, definitely send them that love and light. Keep your heart light on, keep your heart open. What else can the feminines do? Well, the feminines can continue working on their success. She had the Queen of Pentacles come up in the reading earlier today. We've got the Black Jaguar there. So Black Jaguar to me represents mystery. There's this allure of mystery. So the feminine's very mysterious right now to the masculine. He knows she's busy. He knows she's working on her pentacles. He knows she's successful. He doesn't exactly know what that means, and again, he doesn't know where he fits in. So he sees her over here, sort of peeping, right, little peeping Tom, peeping around the corner, peering at her, and just watching her bask in this success and this light of success, and he's sort of just embracing, okay? So the feminine can also embrace the journey. The feminine can embrace the time it's taking. The feminine can embrace where her masculine is at. She can embrace the fact that she's allowed to have success. She doesn't have, just because her masculine is struggling. Actually, the very best thing you can do, feminine, is embrace your success. It's the very best thing you do. To deny it is actually going to stunt the journey of your twin, okay, of your masculine, because he's looking to you to say, okay, what do I do next? He's looking to you to see how he can break through his barriers. And he's gaining the courage. Courage is on the bottom of the deck. He's gaining the courage to come forward. He's gaining the courage, okay, to embrace this journey, to embrace who you are, to embrace who he is, even more so to embrace who he is. And he's gaining the courage to, when he comes forward, he wants this to be successful. Okay, the masculine union is permanent. Okay, so when I hear people say I'm in union is not back and forth cycles. Union is permanent. You don't come into union and then come out of union. It's a permanent union and this lifetime. And I just saw 1444. Okay, 444. Union is permanent. The energy is there. The connection doesn't go anywhere. Okay, it doesn't go. You work through things together. You're in this together. It's a permanent connection. So they're gaining the courage to come forward, because I feel like the masculines know that this time when they come forward, it's a permanent connection. It's an ending, right? It's an ending to all these old cycles. It's a brand new beginning, but it's the end of their old ways. And so the masculines really need to gain the courage. And you notice how I didn't do that on purpose, but I put that right in front of our she-wolf here, right in front of Seraphina Aurora. I didn't even do that on purpose, but she's going to give the masculine strength. So our wolf mascot here for the channel is going to give the masculine strength and the courage to really to break through any barriers that they have in their mind, that the feminine will reject them. The feminine, that isn't holding space for them, because she obviously is, and he is, and we have been the whole time, divine masculine. Tell me about union energy. Actually, one more card for the masculine, please. Masculines are quiet. Okay, let's go to union energy. Healing chaos. This comes up over and over and over and over and over again for the twins. We see a tornado. Tornado takes down everything in its path, but what do we see? We have butterflies, the sign of resurrection, the sign of transformation, okay? And the butterflies signaling being reborn. So healing through chaos. Yes, it's been chaotic this year. Yes, it's officially chaotic right now. But there's a healing that's going to happen when the feminine can embrace her success. Okay, when the masculine can embrace his courage and can come forward and step forward in footsteps of courage. Not coming from a place of lack, not coming from a place of need, not coming from a place of fear, but coming from a place of security in himself or herself. The connections are being healed, and the connections will be healed when both twins can come from those positions of power. Because what's happening behind the scenes is so much more than we can even imagine. I really would like one more card for the masculines. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. It looks very chaotic. That card tells me that it looks very chaotic in the 3D, but in the 5D, everything is serene, everything is peaceful, everything is exactly as it should be, everything is exactly on time. Everything is on time. Everything in our life is on time, even when it seems like it's totally not. Even when especially when it seems like it's not, is exactly when it is on time. Okay. Ooh, what do we have? All these cards. Security. Okay, masculines. So the campfire card. Security. The masculines are finding security. They're learning to light their own path. They're light their own way. They're finding security within themselves. It's like, who am I? What am I? So they're finding themselves. Self-exploration, self-reflection going on, right? As they illuminate the light within, they find out who they are and why they're here. What am I here for? What am I really here for? What role does my feminine play? And getting curious about what that means for them. What does that mean for me? Divine Masculine asks himself, what does that mean for me? That my feminine is here, that my feminine, is assisting me with my journey, and that I met her or that I met him. What does this mean? What does this all mean? And how am I supposed to navigate through the chaos? How am I supposed to heal? Well, there's healing going on at this time. These connections are being healed on a deep, profound level. And really, feminines, you don't have to do anything within your connection right now. It's often we make the mistake of thinking we have to do something. They're not contacting me, I have to contact them, or they're not doing this. And it's like, listen, we actually can just relax and focus on our success. Right? The feminine is being asked. That card comes up over and over in different ways. Queen of Pentacles, right? The success card, the abundance card. Feminines are really in the energy of abundance. And that's exactly where the feminine is asked to be right now. So feminines are a sanctuary for the masculines, right? A place of healing and comfort, faith, and restoration. So feminines are this is what you represent to your masculines. You represent a place of healing, a place of peace, a place of just profound, deep connection. And the masculines want you to know that I'm just going to put these up here, that they are extremely thankful, right? I just sense a lot of gratitude coming from the masculines to the feminines. Thank you for being my place of peace. Thank you for being the place where I can go to really, for comfort. It's like the nook and cranny of the feminine, but it's not even a physical place. It's just who you are. It's your essence, right? It's what you, like when you walk into a room, the masculine feels all of a sudden, I can breathe, right? I can breathe deeply. I can relax. I can just be myself. And she is just the sanctuary for the masculine. And the masculine's beautiful. Look at this. Feminines are in the sanctuary energy. The masculines, this comes up over and over again for the masculines over the past several weeks. Oneness. This is my divine masculine card, okay? Balance, patience, divine masculine. We see a masculine by himself out in nature, connecting with music, right? What did we say? Connecting with music, okay? Your masculine is absolutely connecting with music. And by connecting with music, he's connecting to you through the music and through the lyrics that you're receiving. Yeah, but you see this bear is cuddled up next to this man, and he's just underneath the tree, and he's connecting with the streams, and he's connecting with the night sky. He's connecting, there's a Buddha statue, ice crystals. He's connecting with the sand dunes. I don't know what those are called, but he's connecting with all of this energy, and he's at peace. There's an element of peace here. The masculines feel very much at peace in this energy, and that's good because they need to find that place of peace. But the peace is really with the feminine. So I feel like the masculines are connecting with the feminine in the 5D right now because their 3D is very chaotic, right? Their 3D is again, they've hit rock bottom. The masculine guys have hit rock bottom. This is like, it's not even a tower moment, it's rock bottom. I don't know any other way to state it. The culmination of the energies are just that powerful, that potent. Okay, so let's see, for the masculines. Empowerment, beautiful, grounded, strength, stamina. Masculines are finding their footing again, right? They're finding their balance, okay? They're learning how to balance. It's like learning how to ride a bike again, or learning how to ride a bike for the first time. They're a little wobbly on their feet right now, but they're getting up, they're finding their power. We have the unicorn represented here. Unicorn is magic. Unicorn represents finding magic in the mundane, right? Finding magic in his everyday world. And on the bottom of the deck, we have Utopia. Peace, serenity, paradise. This is union energy. Look at this. So we have divine Archangel Metatron there, right? Working. It's like clearing your energy, clearing like with sacred geometry. And we have the two dolphins indicating union, right? We have the illumination here. We have the water indicating just, it's a healing energy. It's a healing place. It's a place of utopia. This could be Lemuria. This could be, for the Mintalk and starseeds out there, this could be Atlantis. But this could be, for my starseeds out there, this is this place of unity consciousness. This is this utopia, this water world that you came from, that you may be yearning for at this time. And this represents, this may have been the last time you actually had union with your counterpart, was when you were as a starseed or as a light worker, as an ancient being of light, where you existed together in this lifetime. So masculine's very much remembering. There's a remembrance, okay, that's been a theme for the past several weeks as well. And the feminine's remembering as well. So what can we expect to happen after this chaos clears? After the chaos clears, what can we expect to happen for the twins? Inspirational creation, alchemy, which also means magic, the elements, and innovation. So a new creation, right? New beginnings, new creation, clearing, healing the sacral chakra of creativity and sensuality. There's an innovation, there's serpent energy here. So the Kundalini energy may be rising. You may be feeling the effects of the Kundalini awakening with your masculine, within your divine masculine self, within your masculine energy, and within your physical divine masculine. There's an element of magic here. This is a magical force. And there's an element here of like calming the fear, right? With the serpent energy, calming the fears, calming the insecurities that both twins might have at this time of not coming into union in this lifetime. So what else is coming up after the chaos clears for the twins? Stability, root chakra, stability, building a foundation together. Okay, beautiful. So inspired creation, right? The inspiration to create a new like a new chapter, a new cycle in your connection, and the inspiration to create one that's stable. And then releasing, purification, spiritual cleansing, letting go. Yes, a letting go, a releasing of the past, a releasing of the burdens of the past. Forgiveness as well is what I'm hearing. A releasing of whatever grudges you were holding against each other, okay? Or the fears that the other person would leave you, the fears that they're going to leave me again, they're going to abandon me again, going to reject me again, I'm not good enough. So that's all going to be released, cleansed, and healed, okay? So water is, continues to be a common theme and a very powerful theme in these connections. So whenever you can connect with water, I highly suggest you do so. And just seeing if there's anything else that wishes to come through. I'm going to just choose a card for the masculines and one for the feminines from the Notes from the Universe on Love and Connection by Mike Dooley. If you guys don't receive his Notes from the Universe, he delivers them Monday through Friday. You're missing out, and they're pretty great. Some are repetitive, I think, over time, but they're really just, it's a positive way to start your day. So when you look in your inbox, it's just such a positive energy to receive. So this is a deck based on his isms. So let's choose one for the feminine and one for the masculine. Thank you. Where did that one go? Feminines. You are destined for greatness on the wings of love. To clarify, the primary roles of love are not to heal, fix, or mend, not to soothe, cure, or ease, not even to refresh, rejuvenate, or restore. Hardly. The primary roles of love are to yahoo, yeehaw, and woohoo. Get your love on. So this is feeling the love, right? It's not about fixing. It's not about healing. It's actually just about being, just bask in the energy. You're destined for greatness. Love has got your back. Love is going to catch you. Love has got you, divine feminine. So this is also about your success. Embrace your success and see it through the eyes of love. Give yourself much more credit, divine masculines. A stranger than strange preponderance to ponder. Those in great relationships aren't always those who are good at relationships. And those in challenging relationships aren't always those who are bad at relationships. wow. Even though I used preponderance ineptly, this one's really good. Please ponder. Okay, anyway, the point being that the masculines are being asked to give themselves more credit overall. To absolutely give themselves more credit, to stand up for themselves, and to really honor themselves and what they have been through and how far they have come. So let's get one card for union. One card for union. They chose you. And prepare to be astounded. Again, this card, you guys can see, if you watch my videos daily, you'll see that there are themes coming up. They chose you and prepare to be astounded, okay? So union energy, you both choose each other and you should prepare to be astounded. So on the other side of this chaos, prepare to be astounded, prepare to be absolutely thrilled at what you see, at what comes up and what is revealed. And understand that you both choose each other, that there's no one else for you that would ever make you feel like you're masculine and vice versa. So the love is always there. You can always connect to the love. I send you guys so much love from my heart to yours. Have a beautiful night, and I will see you tomorrow. Take great care.